Hey guys, Droid Motor X here. You're watching XDA TV. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Paranoid Android ROM. We're going to be looking at it on the Galaxy S4. This is the latest build that was released last night, or actually was released Thursday night. Today is either Saturday or Sunday, so a couple days ago, one day ago at recording of this video. One thing that I did notice, no Pi controls and no Halo. I've not ran Paranoid Android in quite some time. It may just be because I'm on an unofficially supported device on the Galaxy S4. Somebody in the know, please let us know in the comments, are those features gone or are they just gone on my device? One thing that you will notice here is dynamic status bar that's new in Beta 2. We'll get into that a little further on in the video. And then also another thing that is included here is lots and lots of bug fixes. So if you notice that your phone was a little laggy in Beta 2, that is said to be fixed in this build. We'll see just how fixed it is. It's said to be rainbow smooth, so I'm guessing that's as smooth as it gets. Or at least that's how Paranoid Android is describing it. Let's go ahead and get into this review. Okay guys, so we'll go ahead and see what we're working with here. We'll go into settings, and we'll go into about phone. You guys can see we're running Android version 4.4.4. This is the latest version of Paranoid Android 4.6 Beta 2. If we click on that Paranoid Android version, we will get the Paranoid Android Easter egg. Those are always fun. Of course, they did say that everything was fixed as far as the bugs are concerned. So we'll just kind of take a look at the performance of the ROM. I can still see a little bit of lag. This is, once again, an unsupported device, so this is officially an unofficial build that has been ported over to the Galaxy S4. Supported devices are devices like the Nexus 4, Nexus 7, Nexus 10, and a few other devices. Nexus 5 is one of those, and just a few other devices. I'll be sure to include links to Paranoid Android downloads in the description below. You'll see not a lot has changed as far as the appearance of the ROM. We still have an AOSP theme. Everything looks similar to AOSP, and it's pretty much an AOSP ROM with just a few minor features. Continuing to look at performance here, you guys can kind of see this little transition here is pretty snappy. If we open up an application, just see how fast those open up. We are on Wi-Fi. Okay, so the ROM does seem to be running pretty smoothly. This is a beta build, but I haven't found it to be buggy, so everything's working as far as the camera, the Wi-Fi, your data reception, Bluetooth. Everything should be working just fine, and you can actually use this as a daily driver. Okay, if we pull up the recents, you'll see that we get the new card stack view from Android L. So that is a new feature here. And then the dynamic status bar is a new feature in Paranoid Android, which kind of enhances your experience. So we'll go into display. We'll go to dynamic status bar. Go ahead and check that on, and you can choose dynamic status bar and dynamic navigation bar. So basically what this does is it changes the background of both the status bar and navigation bar to blend in with whatever app you're currently running. So with those both turned on, if I open up, say, Gmail, you guys can see where my status bar and nav bar have both turned white. If I open up the browser, same thing, they turn white. If we open up the Play Store, they go ahead and blend in here as well. So you guys kind of get the picture of how the dynamic status bar works. Another feature in this ROM, if we go into settings and we go into buttons, on a device like the Galaxy S4 that has hardware buttons, you can actually enable on-screen navbar, which is what I've done here. You just press the button and you can enable that. And then if you go down to themes, CyanogenMod 11 theme chooser has been fully integrated. If you have any CyanogenMod 11 theme packs installed, you can actually change each element of the theme. So instead of applying an entire theme, you can apply just the style, just the icons, just the fonts, just the wallpapers. You guys get the picture there. And other than that, we have just a basic AOSP ROM with no frills that is all about performance. Keep in mind this is still in the beta stages, so they are not to a fully stable build yet. You may experience a few bugs. I did notice on the Galaxy S4 the camera would not launch. I believe the officially supported devices, the camera is working just fine. So only on my unofficially supported devices, the camera not working. And I have a feeling that there are some other features that I'm missing out on here on the Galaxy S4. So you want to make sure that you do check it out for your device. Of course, like I said, keep us updated in the comments. If the Pi controls are still there, if the Halo is still there, let us know in the comments. Currently, I just don't have a device where I can try the ROM on. So another thing that we'll talk about here is battery life. Paranoid Android themselves have said that while the battery life has improved in the Beta 2 build, it was suffering in the Beta 1 build. It's still not where they want it to be. So you'll notice that the battery life is not as great, even as stock, which may be a deal breaker for some of you. They are saying that you should still be able to get a full day's use off of your battery with this ROM running, but they're saying that it's still not where they want it to be. So look for even better battery life in future builds of Paranoid Android. They feel that they've gotten pretty much all of the graphical bugs out of this build, but I did notice in some of the comments when I looked at the blog post that there are some users on some devices that are still experiencing a few little bugs. So just keep in mind that this is a beta build. If you wish to run a beta build on your phone, you may encounter some bugs. Anyways, guys, that about wraps it up for the Paranoid Android ROM review and overview. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel for more content like this. You can find more of me on my channel, Droid Modder X, youtube.com/DroidModderX. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll see you in the next one.